What did you eat?
I eat this.
Love like you never grew up and live like you just get one tonight. We're kings and queens. One blink and it's over. Wake up and we're older tonight. We're kings and queens.
What is going on? Hi guys! It is the first day of school and I am a little bit bumming because I really miss my firstborn. I never thought I would say that because when you're down like one less child, life just gets easier, but not with my life. My firstborn like helps me out so much. And so I am like counting down until I get to go pick him up. For some reason, like when I dropped him off, it like automatically turned me into fall mode. We were just up north and I was loving it and I didn't want summer to end and I was just like, this is great. And as soon as I dropped him off, all of a sudden I just wanted it to be cold so I could wear comfy clothes, drink hot tea, and I don't know, spice cookies. So that's what I'm gonna do. I was rummaging through my cupboard because I like desperately needed something sweet to eat. And look what I found. And if you guys have never had these, they're from Trader Joe's. Pfeffernüsse, German spice cookies. They're amazing. It's literally Christmas in a cookie. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna have a couple of these. And then I think I'm gonna make some marshmallow because we're going to a barbecue tonight. Or marshmallow is just something you should have at a barbecue. So let's see how this goes. Do you guys like my stickers? My daughter decided to adorn me in Ariel stickers. So I have my favorite cup, my favorite mug. I am a connoisseur of mugs. I love all mugs. I think they bring me comfort and joy. And I don't think I'll ever have enough. But yellow mugs are especially my favorite. I don't know what it is. They're amazing. And also, for my first day back to school, I bought myself this yellow traveling mug. So when I woke up, I was excited to get up and get my son ready and get myself ready and get my other two kids ready. So as I was running around Target, getting the last things that I hope other mothers are doing the night before school, because if not, I'm gonna feel horrible. But I was running around Target with Jason and I saw this and it was so bright and cheerful and I was just like, I really, really want it, but I like shouldn't get it because I have 1,000 other mugs. And Jason's like, you should just get it because he's really sweet to just give me little treasures like that. So I got that little travel mug and it was, I just love it. I like actually like woke up excited. But yeah, so I now have my favorite yellow mug. I have my favorite tea, which is Yorkshire tea. My aunt is English and she knows all things tea and the best way to make a cup of tea and the best type of tea to drink. And so she got me some Yorkshire tea and I love it. It's delicious. I put a little bit of monk fruit sweetener in it and just a splash of milk. And then I'm gonna have my Pfeffernüsse. Am I even saying that right? If I'm not, somebody please correct me. Everything to make a good cuppa. I also need to burn up the last pink candle so I can put them away. I'm sitting on my floor because I feel too lazy to walk to my dining room table, and also I feel like my child will find me in there. It's only slightly stale because I think they're from last Christmas, but they taste like Christmas. Now I want like a fireplace lit, a blanket, candles everywhere, soft piano music. I want coziness surrounding me 24/7. Bring on the fall. Now I need to find the energy to make marshmallows. And I'm trying to decide if I want to just make marshmallows or if I want to do something with those marshmallows. I wish you guys could tell me what to do. No matter what, I guess it'll be good. So homemade marshmallows really aren't that hard to make. It is just gelatin, water, sugar, honey, and vanilla, and a little bit of salt if you want it. I've done it a few times. The last time I did it was perfect, so I'm gonna try to do it again because the time before that and the time before that, it was so freaking annoying. So I'm trying to figure out the magic ingredient or the magic method that I did that last time so I can have perfect marshmallows every single time.
He started with hello on a summer afternoon. I lost myself and everybody else when I found you. Told you that I loved you, you weren't ready yet, but I had all the time you needed. I'll be here till the end.
Now it is just whisking to heck. In about 10 minutes, we should get marshmallows. So now is the time that I like to get my pan set up. So it's easy to just put in and then let it set for a couple hours. You will probably smell a little bit of a funny smell when you pour the sugar in. It's the gelatin. I never like it, but it does go away. You don't taste it. Nothing's wrong. It's fine. It's just what comes with the territory. We're gonna let this go until it's like lukewarm temperature. It starts to get stretchy, but not too stretchy. I think that's the key. And that way you can just paddle it out onto your prepared pan. I think we caught it in time. So you put wax paper in a prepared 13 by 9 pan, and then you just scrape it in. Oh, you could hear this little guy crying in the other video. He just woken up from a nap. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, excuse you. Oh my goodness, was that the issue? Oh my gosh. A little overzealous with the 13 by 9. That was the other recipe that I did, and this one is only an 8 by 8. So I just formed it into a blob. I didn't want to make it too thick and I didn't want to make it too thin, so I just spread it out. But honestly, they're marshmallows. You're just gonna cut them up. Who cares what shape they are? I went super fast off camera, so what I just did was I scraped the bowl with a rubber spatula and I sprayed it really quickly with some cooking spray so that way it wouldn't stick to the spatula, and I feel like I found that works the best. I can already tell that I spread it out a little too thin in some areas, but that's okay. Just like I said, they're marshmallows. Like, it doesn't really matter the shape of them. If you want them like perfectly pretty, put them whatever tin you want, but you can just put them freeform onto a wax paper. You don't need anything special. It's super easy. The recipe that I follow said to wait until it's lukewarm temperature and slightly stretchy. And I think I did that the first time. And I think we have like a different definition of lukewarm, because when I waited until it was lukewarm, it was like too far gone and too hard by that time. Like the sugar had cooled. And so it was so stretchy, I could barely get it out of the bowl. And the next time I did it to where it was starting to get stretchy, and I could hear like my mixer start to have a different sound. Like it was almost like it was harder to mix because of the texture like hardening up. So I think it was just getting a little bit harder to like go through. Not like it's gonna hurt my machine, but I think it was just like the speed started to slow just slightly. So, but when it got to that point, I knew that it was done. So it was still pretty warm, but it was just starting to get stretchy. And then I took it off. Oh, it's okay. And that's when I scraped it out and it worked perfectly. So now we just wait and see what the texture's like. But I think they're gonna be pretty darn good, don't you? Yeah, I think so. What's that in there? Should we go snuggle? Until we wait until these are ready? Huh? What'd you think? What did you eat?
I eat this.
The marshmallows?
Yeah.
Did you eat it off the whisk? Your face is all sticky. What happened?
But I was starting to eat it. I'm not done.
Oh, okay. I got halfway through finishing and I completely forgot that I was showing you guys how to do this. So they're pretty much set up. I took the parchment paper out, I put it on the counter, took a big sharp knife, sprayed it down, and then I cut it. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting them into like a bowl of powdered sugar, and then I'm just sloshing it around and then putting it into a Ziploc bag with just a little bit more powdered sugar so they make sure they don't stick together. So as you can see here, they're scored, but you have to be careful because they get a little bit sticky still. So you cut it, put it in the bowl, powdered sugar. That way they don't stick together. See, not sticky at all. Pop it in the bag. Simple as that. Simple as that. Charlie and I are gonna give one of these weird shaping ones from the corner a taste. See if they're any good. Right, Charlie?
Yeah. Can I taste it?
They're so soft. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't hardened up fully, so they're just a tiny bit soft, but that's actually kind of how I like them.
Yeah. But my broken.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. So the good thing about homemade marshmallows is that they have a perfect golden brown when you roast them over a fire because the sugars actually just caramelize. They don't really burn. It's very hard for them to burn. They do burn eventually. They most of the time just caramelize and it's so delicious. These are pillowy soft. I think if we had gone just a couple extra minutes longer in the KitchenAid, they would have been a little bit too hard. If you hear that rocket going off, it's the pressure cooker cooking some quinoa. I think these are perfect because they're gonna set up even more in the bag. And you don't have to cut them as quickly. I just have to go to the barbecue sooner rather than later, so I need to get this done. I was gonna do cute cutout cookie cutter marshmallows, but I ran out of time. And I figured it'd be something fun for Jeremiah and Charlotte to do together. And I didn't have the time for them to help out with this because we have to go pick up Jeremiah from his first day at school in like 20 minutes. Yay! I'm excited. That's it. They're done. What other fun things would you guys like to see us do? I like fun, easy recipes like this. And what I love the most about this recipe is that it doesn't use any corn syrup. This is a no corn syrup marshmallow. And that's really hard to find. It's just cane sugar and honey. The taste is amazing. You can put in flavoring if you want, like vanilla extract, almond extract. You can make it any fun flavor that you want. So have fun with it.